Good morning, dear students. Welcome in social science class. Dear students, we have completed our fifth chapter, Water Surrounding the Earth. Now, today we are going to start our next chapter, that is Life on the Earth, chapter 6 of Geography. It is related to the flora, fauna, Homo sapiens ecosystem, plant kingdom, how these are important for us, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, and their importance we will discuss in this chapter. And apart from that, we will discuss about the grasslands, about the deserts, and the different forests which are found in the world. All right. So without delaying, we can start our today's new topic, life on the earth. The introduction section we will do, and we will do the plant kingdom, where we will discuss about the tropical hardwood forests and temperate softwood forests. So dear students, we can start from the reading. For millions of years, our earth was a barren. Barren means banjar, without the area where nothing can be produced. That is called barren planet without any life. The first form of life appeared in the water bodies belonging to flora. Flora is related to the plant kingdom, and gradually the plant life gave way another form of life which is known as fauna, which is known as animal kingdom. Flora means plants and fauna you can remember by this n animals, fauna, animals. The relationship between animal kingdom, plant kingdom, and human beings with their environment is known as ecosystem. You have already read in previous classes and in science also what is an ecosystem. That is the simple in simple language, the combination of plants, animals, and human beings when they interact together in an environment, that is known as ecosystem. The human beings who first appeared on the Earth's surface were called the Homo sapiens, the scientific name of human beings, as we know as. As we know, the Earth is the only planet in the solar system where life exists. We know all these things. This living zone is known as biosphere. You have already read what is biosphere. Biosphere means all living life or all living organisms found in a single place. Biosphere is divided into two kingdoms, namely plant kingdom and animal kingdom, as we have already discussed yet. They live together in a complete harmony with proper freedom they have, and they can live in harmony. In this zone, living things and non-living things are also dependent on each other for their existence. Yes, they are interdependent on each other, as you have read in first chapter. The physical environment and the biological environment, they are interdependent on each other. Plants prepare their own food with the help of non-living things like sunlight, air, and water. That is why they are also known as the food factories, because they are making their food by themselves. Plants provide food for the animals to satisfy their basic needs. Animals also provide soil nutrients with their remains, which are helpful for the growth of plants. Anything which is found on the earth's surface, which can helpful for making the humus or helpful for making the manures, and on the other hand the plants are getting their food from the soil, and it helpful for their growth. Human beings are the most important part of the biosphere, as they derive all their basic needs from it. Yes, we are totally dependent on our environment, because everything we are getting from the environment. Human beings consume both plant food as well as animal food, and it is the only form of life in which biosphere which has alterated the environment according to its own needs. Only human beings are there who can change the environment according to their needs, according to their use. Now, next we have the plant kingdom. Look at the image. There are different species which are found in the world. Here, only few species are depicted. The plant kingdom. For studying the plant kingdom, we can study different vegetation belts of the world. Vegetation includes the forests, grasslands. Forests, we know that what are forests? A huge cluster of trees. Grasslands, a huge cluster of grasses, bushes, we can say that the small grass or shrubs. These are also kind of grasses. They vary from place to place because of the variation in the climatic condition, because sometimes it totally depend on the rainfall and sometimes it depend on the totally climatic condition in which we have the temperature, rainfall, soil type, etc. For example, in the equatorial region means near to equator, the central part of the world or earth, where the temperature and rainfall is high throughout the year. Trees are tall and dense. We can get the tall trees or evergreen trees we have found over these areas. This type of climatic condition helps in the growth of plant and animal life. On the other hand, in the desert areas where the scanty rainfall is there, where temperature is quite high and the rainfall is less, the plant and animal life is limited just because of the shortage of water and high temperature throughout the year. Next, we have the vegetation belts of the world can broadly be divided into various groups on the basis of their location and climatic conditions. The first is tropical hardwood forests, grasslands, deserts, and temperate softwood forests. These are the different types, but we can discuss today the tropical hardwood forest and the temperate softwood forests. So the first type of forest we have the tropical hardwood forests. Tropical hardwood forest. These forests are found in the tropical regions between 23 and north to 23 and south. Here we can see here equator we have here 0 degree Celsius, here 23 degree north and half, sorry, and here also 23 degree and half. Here is south, here is north. So we are getting the tropical hardwood forest in these areas up to these areas. We are getting up to here near the equator, the 23.5 degree north and 23.5 degree south. Here we are getting the tropical hardwood forests. On the basis of difference in climatic conditions and vegetation, these forests can be divided into two groups. The first is equatorial tropical evergreen forest. As name is written here, evergreen means they are remain green throughout the year just because of high rainfall and high sunlight or sun rays and high temperature over the equator. These forests are found on the both sides of the equator between 10 degree north and 10 degree south latitudes. 10 degree north and 10 degree south latitudes. Here 10 degree north and 10 degree south latitude. Latitude means lines who are joining from east to west or west to east. Next, the main areas are Zaire Basin in Africa, Amazon Basin in South America, and few islands in the Southeast Asia. These areas receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. Just because of that, they are evergreen throughout the year, and the temperature remains very high just because of vertical rays of the sunlight or vertical rays of the sun, heavy rainfall and high temperature. These forests remain Next we have these forests remain green throughout the year. The trees are very tall. Main trees found in these areas are ebony, rubber, mahogany, rosewood, etc. Look at the area. Tropical hardwood forest we can consider as Amazon basin over there, just because of high rainfall or heavy rainfall. These areas or these forests are quite evergreen throughout the year. Next type we have the tropical deciduous forest. Deciduous means the trees who are shedding their leaves in a particular season. These forests thrive between 10 degree north to 23 degree north and 10 degree south to 23 degree south. Look at here, 10 degree from here to 23 degree towards the north and 10 degrees south towards the 23-degree south. This is your Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Capricorn. And this is your Tropic of Cancer. These are latitudes. The lines, imaginary lines, who are joining from west to east. So this forest belt receives moderate rainfall and the trees here shed their leaves in a dry season. The trees are of medium height and the main areas where these forests found in India, China, eastern Brazil, etc. Common trees in these areas are sal, teak, bamboo, etc. Tropical means the region which are near towards the equator, and temperate those who are near towards the polar region. Here we have the next type, the temperate softwood forest. Softwood forest means the forest which is found in hilly areas or mountain forests. Another type of vegetation which is and temperate forest means so near to polar region. Another type of vegetation which is common in the continental interiors of the high latitudes as well as high altitudes areas of Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and New Zealand are known as taiga, that is polar regions. These are also known as coniferous forests. Coniferous forest means their trees are having cone-shaped leaves because they mainly have cone-bearing leaves. The trees are also conical in shape, just like we have pine trees, just like we have Christmas tree in shape, and very soft wood. They have needle-shaped leaves. Coniferous forests are more uniform and consist of pure stands of a few species. The main trees found are pine, fir, spruce, larch. These are the forests like this. In this shape, these are the forests. These are the trees. Conical shaped trees and needle shaped leaves. Why? Just because of heavy snowfall, and snowfall cannot be retained over these trees. That's why they're shaped just like a cone, and their leaves are also needle like. So this was all about today's topic, the temperate softwood forests and tropical evergreen forests. Read these topics carefully and the introduction part of the chapter and try to understand. Any problem, any doubt, then you can ask. Thank you.